Hey, welcome back everybody. I've been waiting and waiting to open this. I just got this for my birthday from my wonderful kids, my family. So they got me this and we thought it might be a neat video. We're gonna show you us putting it together, setting it up, but we also thought we would use this as a get to know us maybe a little bit. We have a few videos out now. I know we have a lot of people that are coming back to watch, so maybe you guys want to hear some stuff from us. We thought of a couple of funny stories we thought that, again, make us just look terrible.
Yeah, stupid.
Stupid.
How we've been.
So I've been waiting for over a week for us to get time looking at this because I didn't want to open it. Here, my brother's going to open it. He's, go ahead, get on in there. Come on. I don't even want to wait anymore.
I'm peeking.
I don't even want to wait anymore. I agree with it.
You didn't even say what this is.
I did not say what this is.
Yeah, tell them about it.
This is the eFlite EC-1500.
Get back in frame there.
Yeah, oh.
We're good.
I'm so excited about this thing. Yeah, eFlite 1500, it's the 1.5 millimeter twin engine. Twin engine, he's really excited about the twin engine.
Twin engine suite.
Yeah.
And it has a drop
mechanism in the back, which is also operated by a servo door. These guys are just coming out. They're already dropping out. So we do have plans.
Yeah.
Hey guys, please hit that like and subscribe button for us. We really need the subscriptions. A lot of people watch, you come back, but
90% of you come back and watch, but you're not subscribed.
If you could do that for us, even to make it a little bit better.
You're obviously enjoying it. You keep coming back, and it really helps us. It helps the algorithm.
Or they hate it.
Hey, watch because you hate us. That's fine. Just keep watching.
No, we love that you guys watch. We love that you comment. If we're going to be raffling off Ugly Stick. You saw it in one of our videos. What we're doing is the first 1,000 subscribers, we're cutting it off right at the 1,000 mark. If you're one of those subscribers, that is your raffle ticket. So as soon as we hit 1,000 subscriber, we are going to put everybody in a hat, everybody's name, and we're going to raffle off that plane.
Not literally a hat. There's a program that will randomly select somebody.
You know, I might sit around and just cut up.
Yeah, we're gonna handwrite every one of you 1,000.
Hey, that's what it's gonna take. All right, here, pull this out the rest of the way for these guys.
Look at the decals.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, pulling out. I wish Levon's mom was here again, remember?
Hey, we'll keep it on the...
I'm on.
All right.
Levon, that's for you, buddy, if you're watching. If you guys have been watching and paying attention, you know I am anti-instruction booklet. This is his plane, though. He can do whatever he wants, but what are you going to do with all those fancy words, you know?
Yeah, he's not much for instructions.
I know what a plane looks like.
I did drop a couple things.
They always give you spare parts in these things.
Usually. All right.
You got the couple carbon fiber rods.
Oh, Jared.
Look at these guys.
You were asking about the paint on it.
Yeah, the paint's nice. So I saw the picture of it, and so I fly some foam planes, but I always have a problem with foam planes. I do like the balsa more, but I saw the picture, and I'm like, wow, this looks painted really, really well. And it is painted. It is smooth. You can't tell that it does not look foam at all. This is a nice plane. I didn't expect you to have it, but you know, it's a nice plane all the same. Oh, lights. It has lights.
It has lights.
Flaps.
It has flaps. Cargo bay door.
This is nice.
We got to get this.
Nice.
We got to get these going. You want to move? You want to move that?
My drink?
Well, I mean, it's not making things easier, is all.
Moved it over a couple inches. Yeah, look at this.
Look at this thing.
Look at the size of the prop.
Yeah, this is
wow, that's bigger than I expected because it's dual.
It's what.
Yeah, you know. I know where you're going with
you
that.
guys know the rest of it, but we'll just leave it.
Oh, look at this. The nose cones. Some kind of lever.
It's a magnet.
It's probably
There's
to
a
the
magnet
hatch.
on there, so.
This thing's big, huh? This thing's large.
1.5. Wow, look at the size of that thing.
Real large. I'm gonna get to see if there's anything on the bottom. Sometimes they strap something.
Yeah, I got you.
On the other side.
I got you.
Look at this guy.
We should have.
Oh, look at the wheels.
We need a bigger table.
Look at the wheels on this thing.
I am a little worried about those not exactly going on the grass.
I wouldn't be worried about. I think takeoff is fine. I would like landing is going to be funny. Paint's really nice on this thing.
Luckily,
there's the latch. There's the drop mechanism right there. So on top of it, if you had it right on top, our guys will fall right out.
But the thing is, they're loose depending on how they're going to sit.
This is nice. There's a little bit of a crease. Come on.
You already dinged it?
No, eFlite. You need to do a little bit better. There's a little bit of.
Let me see that. Let me see that because there was a dent in the.
Right there.
Oh.
I'm going to show it. I don't know if you could see it clearly. Right there, if you could see it. Could have been blurry there. Nobody's operating the camera. Oh, this is nice.
Nah, I don't think, well, it could have.
You need a little touch up right here.
Well, they let it slip a little bit there. You know, maybe we were too soon to give props.
This was a birthday gift to him. It set his family back dozens and dozens of dollars. We expect nothing but the finest.
Yeah, I'm thinking we should probably read the directions on this. This is a little more than...
I'm willing to bet this goes in here.
I want us to do the stabilizer first with a couple of screws.
That's what it says.
You know something? You know what I just realized? I have no tools out here to do this.
Look at that. Hey, is there a bag of nuts and bolts?
I sure hope so.
It's got to be in that foam. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's get the thing. Oh, these are the skis.
It did come with skis.
It does come with skis.
So it's weird because on the side of the box, it says sold separately.
No, that's for the floats.
Oh.
Skis come with it, so those would go there. Here's another one for the front. Oh,
so you could T-ski.
That's going to what's that?
If any of you are Mitch Hedberg fans out there, that's a Mitch Hedberg quote. I bet you this goes in here just like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and get well, let me go and double check what these are. You figure out which one.
Oh, I already see a problem. It's
small Phillips.
Tail heavy.
Well, there's no battery in it.
And there's no, oh, it's broken. For real. You could fix it, but this is broken.
Wonderful.
The control arm to the servo is broken. This is why we can't have nice things, you know? I go to work, I bust my hump to try to get us something nice around here, and you kids ruin it for me. What are you gonna do? To be totally honest, I mean, he's probably gonna crash it at some point anyways. So, I mean, I bet you that part ends up broken.
I hear him talking out there.
Look at this thing. I could be forgetting stuff. I could be, but this is what it seems to look like to me. This is what an airplane looks like. This is really nice.
Hey, you have the wheels setting up on this. Come on.
This is really nice how it just plugs in. That's nicer than the Cherokee, those plugs.
Okay.
Do you see this thing broken? Look at this.
E-flite, E-flite.
E-flite, you got to do better.
I'm hoping, yes. Jared.
That's huge.
Is that a hatch? Is that a hatch?
Look at this hatch. I don't know if you could even see it. Look at the size of this hatch.
It's
This thing's awesome. You know, except for all the defects they sent.
yeah. We were maybe a little too soon to give some praise.
Well, I mean, it looks sweet. They just, you know, the shipping and handling. Oh, I like how they did that. Oh, if the servo ever goes in the rudder, I think it's going to be a pain.
All right, so
or
Jared.
the elevator, I'm sorry.
All right, so we're starting to get this together.
Don't yell at me.
Why don't you tell these people? These people?
What do you mean, these people?
Why don't you tell them the story? So Jared and I, he was living in Vegas, and he would come to town, and we started planning a fishing trip. And like a whole camping, we would make almost a week out of it, right?
It would be
by the time
a whole week.
Yeah, by the time we drove and everything else. So we ended up going down to Gunnersville, Alabama.
Yep.
Making the drive there. So Jared, I'm going to let you want to take over.
I take over. I don't know what.
Well, the part that I love is everybody at your work.
So, okay.
Giving you a heart, especially the second and third time.
So we went there 3 times. Now, the first time that we went to Gunnersville, we picked it because if anybody bass fishes, it's supposed to be, at that time at least, it was the 3rd best spot in the country for largemouth bass fishing. Largemouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it pretty much said that, yeah, actually I believe it was number 2. And the only reason it was number 2 is...
Well, number 1 was the place in Texas on the border of Mexico.
Where people were being shot.
Yeah,
so.
The cartel were killing people there, so they said it's number 1 for bass fishing, but do not go there.
Yeah.
So we didn't go there. I thought it was number 3, because I thought
it could have. Yeah, I guess it could have been. I guess it doesn't matter.
I thought there was a number 2, but it was high up, and we picked it.
I cut you off for no reason.
Easy pickings for us, right? We're gonna go there. We're going to, like that guy said, we're gonna slaughter these fish. We're gonna be catching them. We go there the first year. Was the first year the bass tournament?
Yeah.
So the first year we go there previously that weekend was a bass tournament.
We were there during the bass tournament. We had guys coming up on us.
Yeah.
As we were fishing.
It was, I mean, the waters were bad.
It was overcrowded.
It's overcrowded.
The fish saw so many lures.
Overfished. We didn't catch a bluegill.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Us being nice and everything, we're obviously not going to go around the pros trying to, you know, compete and stuff.
The first year we're not going to do that.
Well,
we did it because it happened again. Remember the
it was a smaller tournament. Yeah, it was a smaller tournament.
Yeah, it wasn't a huge one.
No.
This was like a professional tournament.
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah, horrible weekend.
And, oh, by the way, we're in a little, what size boat is that?
14, I think, little aluminum.
A little aluminum V tuna boat that we're in this huge reservoir. Huge, miles. So we don't catch anything the first year at all. I go back. All the people I work with, they fish, they want to know. Obviously, there's a lot of laughs, right? They,
oh, yeah.
And they're laughing, they're poking fun and everything else. Okay, so we're going to go back a second year. It's supposed to be great. You know, there was a fluke. You know, we're telling ourselves anything we can to live with it. That, oh, the bass tournament was going on, the sun got in my eyes, the dog ate my homework, anything.
Well, you remember even the second year wasn't great. We pulled up the second year.
Well, the second year I remember. It stormed.
It was storming and it was.
They just had tornadoes.
But not only was it tornadoes, it was freezing cold when we got there, but the next day was like 83 degrees.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. Huge.
Front rolled through.
Yeah, huge, you know, fluctuations in the weather, temperature. You know, these are nothing but excuses, I'm telling you here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. A ton of them.
Yeah. So, long story short, we didn't catch anything. Oh, by the way, we drove 14 miles, or I mean 14 hours.
It was something like that. Yeah, 13 hours, I think.
Yeah.
We
travel, and this is a week of this. We travel there, we camp, cook, get up in the morning, go fishing all day.
Yeah, and obviously packing up for the camping trip takes us almost like a day, and I'm getting ready for it before he even shows up to town, you know, the week ahead of that even.
Yeah, not good. How do these even go on? Oh, I see what's going on here. So anyways, so we don't catch a single thing. Nothing. I get back to Vegas.
We caught one the second time.
No, it was.
I did. I caught that 14-incher.
No, I think that was. I think
the other side. I caught the 14-incher on the other side.
I think everything happened on the third trip.
Really?
Yeah, it was. We didn't catch anything because that's when my boss, who fished, and he
that's
used to
even,
fish.
Yeah, that's even worse. I'm gonna go.
He used to fish professionally because this is when we started taking a charter the second time.
I'm gonna go along with you because again, you had to go to work.
My boss at the time, great guy, but he used to fish professionally on a boat. Like a commercial fishing, and he couldn't stop laughing. Said, why did you do that? Spend the money, buy a charter, have somebody take you out. And I fought it for 2 years. Finally, I let him talk me into it, remember? And we went on to Lake Mead. I went on to Lake Mead with him, and we were catching huge striped bass. And he was like, see, you didn't need to go to Gunnersville and everything else. And he was insistent that we didn't know how to fish what we were doing, because now it's 2 years in a row. Third year, we're going again. Now he's really giving me a hard time. People at work are laughing. Why are you doing this? It's such a big expense, everything. A big to-do, traveling there the whole time, We're talking a full day there and back of travel.
Yeah, the trip was pretty miserable.
It's beautiful there. And the people, by the way, are amazing, I will say, in Alabama. Especially Gunnersville. Like, everyone is so nice. They knew. You know why they were nice? They knew they were taking them. There was no fish in that damn reservoir. I think they know that. So anyways, so we go the third time. Two things happen. You claimed that at one point I caught one, but I don't even remember. I may have caught a small one. You caught a 14-incher. Okay, so now we're making progress. He hooks what we think is a striped bass at that time. Huge fish by this wall. I watched it flash. It was amazing. Got off the hook. So that was in the beginning too, before we caught anything. Now we see herds of people, boats, and we start just easing our way into them. Remember that? We start bringing our boat where they are.
What jerks.
Oh yeah, now we have no shame and we don't care anymore. We're going to get our boat over there. We need to catch fish. Now, mind you, he doesn't catch that fish. I don't catch the other one at this point. We've caught nothing. Days are going by. We're running out of time. Remember the desperation before we caught any fish? You hooked a one, then we didn't hook any. And we were all over. We started going where they were. Then we found, I don't know what it's called, but they do this thing where they take like a Coke bottle and put a line on it. Remember this? With the hook.
Oh, yeah,
and the bait,
yeah.
And they hook like catfish on there.
So, they just let them out there and then they just come in.
Herring just went out of that tree.
Yeah, and they just, no, that's an eagle.
It is?
Yeah, that's not a blue
heron. It looked like
a blue heron wouldn't go in a tree.
Yeah, but it looked like he had big long legs. He had long legs behind him.
That's
or maybe he didn't come.
Not the way he's flying.
The tree.
Yeah, not the way that thing's flying.
So anyways, there's these floating Coke bottles, plastic, and they hook a line with bait, and they It's kind of a horrible thing. They hook these catfish, and then they go later at night or something, and they find them. Well, anyways, we saw these things floating around.
Had no clue what they were, is the main thing.
Then we end up pulling one out.
Yeah.
And then we're posing pictures with it.
Well, we actually put it back first, and then I said, well, Jared,
yeah,
we never got you a picture with a fish.
Yeah, we got to prove that we're catching fish on this trip.
I said, you can't go back a third time without catching a fish.
Yeah. So stupid. So
this guy having no pride.
Yeah, we're taking the fish out, and we are posing with the fish just so I could have a picture so I could go back and claim, look, man, I caught some catfish. And so we did that, and then later on he hooks one fish. I hook a small little guy. It could have been a bluegill for all I remember. This was years ago.
Yeah.
And we end up doing it not even in the middle of the place. Remember, we were going where all the fish were mating, all the catfish in those side pockets, all the little canals and stuff going. Do you remember that?
You remember better than I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we fished everything. We finally bought it was almost like a treasure map, that map that we bought. It had every old bridge, because it was actually like a flooded area. So at one time there were roads and there were trees and all this other stuff. So they had everything mapped out. That
you have a Allen wrench for this?
I do not. I do inside you're gonna have to go get that one.
Where's it at?
Guess I'm gonna have to go get that.
Yeah,
one.
I was in the middle of an anecdote.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, keep going.
I just want to get these on. So yeah, we end up buying that treasure map.
Spending more money.
Oh yeah, it costs thousands. 3 trips, gas, food, campsite, supplies.
But we were hanging out. We were having a good time, so.
Somebody was, I guess. I think my boss was having a good time. He was laughing.
We ate quite well.
Yeah, we ate really well. You got crab legs the one time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Jared used to cook real good for me, as you guys can tell. All right.
Look at that thing. That's that story. I don't know if it was a good one or not, but it was definitely down memory lane right there.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What is this? What is that?
Some sort of a key of some sort.
I bet you it's in the book.
Yeah. All right. First off, they have to go on a certain way because they're different. They both rotate in a different direction. Those are directional.
Well, that's fine. I'm not putting the prop on yet. I'm putting on the prop adapter.
I don't know what size.
Who's that now? People here.
Well, this size.
Probably that one, right? I think this one right here. Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm putting on the prop adapters. We told you nothing about putting this plane together.
Nah, but I mean, you stick a couple of screws in here. He had 2 screws that went back here. Pretty much holds the whole thing together.
The guy in the hat shot the other guy in the hat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It does say something about, so you can join so you could either join the flaps together or the ailerons together. They factory came, ailerons are combined. So I will, we're gonna try it out like this, but I might undo that and connect the flaps together.
Wait a minute, what does it have connected?
These 2. Or you can connect these 2 to make bigger flaps or bigger ailerons.
Oh, aileron, as your friend will say.
Yes. Okay. There's that.
You're going to make bigger flaps?
I'm thinking about it.
I would test it out first.
Yeah,
See how
that's what I said. We're gonna see what's gonna go on here, but I might want it just to float around nice and slow, pretty to look at, like me.
Yeah, that's how people on online describe you.
Yeah, I've read them. I've read the comments.
I'll let you figure out which prop goes on what. I'll give you props.
I believe that one's going on this side.
This goes to this. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. What other stories? Tell them another story. Let them get to know us. Tell them, I'll let you tell it. Tell them the, maybe it's a good story. Tell them the four-wheeling and me in a go-kart. Oh. through the rain.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. You said, oh, okay.
Okay. I used to go four-wheeling with all my buddies. And one day, we ended up getting, like me and a friend had a couple of extra things, and we got everything running. And I called him and I said, hey, like, what are you doing right now? Get over here.
Got to get in on this sweet action.
Yeah, you got to get in on this. We had one of those little go-karts with the big rear tires, almost like a little cage that you could sit in. Not far off the ground. And this is now, this is winter. Okay, it's January, February. In Ohio, we would kind of do this in between snow plowing when, you know, we didn't have snow machines. So I tell him, make sure you wear something waterproof. You're gonna get muddy, you're gonna get wet. Okay, no problem. A little while later, he pulls in, he gets out completely dressed in sweats. Like he has sweatpants on.
I think I have layers.
Yeah, don't worry though, he has like 2 layers of sweatpants on. So it's pretty much, he has sponges wrapped to his legs and his whole body. So we get going. We were riding and going through some puddles, and of course he's new to this. He's really never kind of ridden, but again, he's in this safe little go-kart with a cage around him, and he's just giving it hell. There was either full speed or he wasn't going. So at one point I remember watching him. He's entering a part of the track that we were on. This is just actually just going through the woods. It was a trail. But he hits this trail, and he has that go-kart bouncing back and forth like this.
I remember hitting jumps.
Well, he went up,
coming down, there's no shocks on this thing.
Well, he went up in the air, and then the huge rear tires hit the same thing, made him bounce back forward, so it slams the front end down. Then it picks it back. Oh, I was laughing hysterically. So, okay, these rotate.
I'm not attaching them.
They both rotate inwards. You can see the rotation. So just watch what they're, yes, that would push air backwards.
So this goes this way.
No.
Yeah, because it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it rotates inwards.
Yes. I just broke that off. Oh, no. No, it's just plastic. I put my hand on it.
I thought that too. I'm like, are you
serious?
serious?
Do these actually supposed to go in the back of this, Jared?
Yeah, the pin's supposed to hit it.
Okay. I guess like that. Wow.
We need a wrench of some kind. What do you say that is?
Oh, what? Just take it with you. Take one of them with you. Where's it at?
on here. Oh, where's the other one?
I don't know. This way I said. Oh, it's right there.
All right, tell us the story.
Try a 10. Okay, so we finally get to a point where we've went as far as we could on the one trail. We kind of hit, we started almost hitting the city. So, okay, so now we got to turn back around. We turn back around. Now, we got to a point in the trail where if we're going home, we needed to turn. However, Jared was just doing his thing. And he's just blazing forward. So, okay, fine, we'll just keep going. We get to this section where there's seriously no way around it. The sides are grown up so high. The middle is just a deep hole of just water and ice.
Yeah.
Here he comes just barreling through. And of course he's breaking the ice and getting through, but he actually got deep enough where you see the thing starting to float on him. And the tires are going. He's under the water. I mean, he's literally sitting in water. There is no protection inside of, there's protection from him getting hurt technically, but not freezing his ass off. That was gonna happen. Either way, irregardless.
I don't think I complained once.
Well, nope, we finally got to a point where Jared stopped and he said, hey, are we gonna turn off and go home? And it was like, well, yeah, we needed to do that back there, so yeah, we can turn around. So at that point, yeah, we turned around and got his frozen butt home.
Soaked. Completely filled with water.
I couldn't believe it. When he got out of that car, I said, what are you doing? Like, I told you to dress waterproof. Every one of us is in, yeah, like the waterproof overalls, or, I mean, at least stuff that is gonna deflect the water and the mud. He had something that that wanted to absorb it. It was made for sweat to work out in.
What is going on?
What's wrong?
I feel like maybe we have these backwards. Do the pins go in there? But that's not a big divot there to go in. There's not a hole there.
Oh boy, here we go.
We would just flip the two props
necessarily, yeah,
around.
Yeah,
It's a bit askew.
It really does not even say.
I just want to check.
You can't, I mean, it says pay attention to the rotation of them. But if you're gonna flip them, I think they have to go.
That's not a big indentation.
No, it's not.
I'm not gonna put it on this way because it would go on the other one, but I just want to see. No, it had more grip with what I did before.
I understand. So what's going on? What's not happening here?
It doesn't want to, that doesn't want to get all the way in there and clip in there.
Oh, that's good right there. What are you talking about? Put that.
Look, that side doesn't want to go there.
Ooh.
It doesn't want to go in straight.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, that is crazy.
Oh, this one, no. Not at all. Oh, wait a minute. It does when you take the screw out. Take the screw out. And then we'll put it in.
Oh my God, I didn't. Guys, let me show you this. I wasn't paying attention. That's what he's fighting with. It's all the way in there. No wonder it wouldn't go on.
Yeah, but I was trying to screw it in.
But again, when it's already screwed all the way in.
Hey, the next screw that falls out is going to be you.
Oh, good. Goodness. It worked absolutely perfectly.
Yeah.
No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, that's not on eFlite. Don't put none on them. They didn't send a dinged up plane.
Well, they did so in the dinged up plane.
Yeah, they did. I'm gonna start a war with eFlite.
No. No, I actually we actually like eFlite planes.
Yeah.
They seem to be real good, but they set them up with Spectrum. We have Spectrum. We don't really use Safe too awful much anymore. On maidens, on our takeoffs.
Somebody asked about that, and we've got.
We like having it set up.
But here's the thing: is I know there's people that are, you know, they've been flying forever and they're like anti-safe and stuff. And if you're just beginning, use Safe.
I don't care if you're not just beginning.
Yeah, use
I
Safe.
turn on Safe every once in a while when I don't want to pay attention and I just want to fly around and relax and just, again, not think,
Just enjoy,
unwind.
Just enjoy myself.
We think enough with everything else, so this is supposed to be enjoyable.
Sometimes we fly in conditions. You've seen the videos. We fly in conditions that are not ideal, and I'm not going to lose a nice plane out of pride. And if I feel it's getting a little bit shaky up there, we'll turn it on.
Yeah.
What are these? You just throw these away?
I honestly think it's just extra stuff. Like,
Yeah.
if you wanted it, you could use them, but
Yeah, it's a suggestion, but it's not necessary. I mean, it looks like a plane. I want to show them this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, our stuff. You know, my bad, guys.
look at this thing. Look at this thing.
Let's refilm it.
Battery installation and ESC arming.
Look at that. Never mind. Never mind this.
Yeah. The problem with that is now I have to find something that's going to fit one of their servos, because all the arms are different. Okay,
Where do you
so
think these go to? Maybe this is for the.
I'm thinking, because yeah, we're honestly done.
Yeah, this is for your thing.
There is nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this thing.
That's it. So let's put those. Can we grab one of the little, just the Ziploc bag right there, and we'll just put these extra pieces in it.
Yeah. So we're assuming the extra parts.
I'm going to double
Go
check
to
real
these
fast,
skis.
but yeah, I'm going to double check real fast.
So
just so I can
we'll
at least
probably do a
identify.
made in flight video, and then maybe in the winter. I don't know. You're gonna land it
100%.
Land it in the snow.
100%. If I haven't crashed it too much by then.
You heard it, guys. This guy's always crashing my planes. Every one of them, dinged up because of him. If it's not eFlite sending me a dinged up plane, it's this guy.
So it's more for floats. These are for the float installation.
What's this?
I believe to tie these together also. Yeah.
Oh, so if you wanted them to be
If I wanted no flaps, I can have full ailerons.
Wow, that would be a lot of movement.
Yeah,
These are huge.
yeah.
It would be
So
like
yeah, those are just so you can mount the
it would be exactly like the turbo timber. Where do you think this goes to?
I don't know, I was hoping. I don't know.
There's some kind of key.
Yeah, if anybody knows, I haven't seen what it says that's to.
And God knows I'm not reading the directions. Oh, you got decals to put on this thing?
Yeah. We're not going to walk them through any of that nonsense, but
No. This is pretty sweet.
it has all sorts of directions for.
You have to add your own receiver in this?
No. This is bind and fly.
Is this for the battery?
Yeah.
I'll leave it out.
Yeah, no, this is, if you want to get it on the, get my,
I want them to see the lights and stuff.
well, get out the controller.
The dance floor is made for dancing.
You could tell by the lights. All right. Let's get this stuff out of the way.
It's a top.
Get the controller.
You can
Get
load
the
it from the
controller out,
top.
Jared. Jared, get the controller. Jared, get the controller.
Jared. Jared. It comes with
There
an
you
AR 8360. We need the bind plug.
Right
Can
here.
I get a bind plug? Can I get a bind plug? So they have this all wrapped nice and neat. Oh, look at how they did this.
Well, show them.
I need to. Look at this. That's for the bind plug. They have an extension because they put it in a weird area.
That's real nice.
Here, take that. Will you take that? Get this off my hand.
Take that.
I'm hoping you.
Oh, I think we're gonna leave this thing out, Jared.
You can see it. They put an extension. They have everything nice and neat, and this is for the bind plug because it's hard to get back in there.
Make sure you put that ahead. I don't know if it's gonna be zoomed on you or not, if that's gonna be blurry.
I don't know. But trust me, guys, if it came out blurry right there,
it's nice.
It was awesome. Yeah, nice job. That is.
All right, so I'm gonna show you guys this because I already heard about it. You have the canopy, and then they do have this. That's what this little part was with the magnet. It can go in there like that if you want. But they do talk about, one, this will help get some wind through it, cool things down. And number two, if you're gonna drop things,
I have a complaint.
It helps kind of blow the things out of the bomb door.
This doesn't go in here.
Or the car, I'm sorry, not bomb door. I guess it would be a cargo door.
Hey,
it's not
you get this in there? I feel like it's not aligned correctly. I don't want to jam it. Did you get it in there?
Yeah.
All right, I wasn't going to force it. It's not. It's not mine. It'd be one more thing I'm blamed for.
You only get blamed for the things that you deserve.
Don't bind it yet. There. Is this the right plane?
Yeah, it's the right plane. You see the setup already? Better move this out of the way.
Look at the lights.
Yeah, sure.
Got a green light. You got the
red flasher here.
That's right. Look at that.
Why are those tied together?
Well, this one would be too, but it's broken. That's right. Better set up a kill switch. Oh, it's already set up. Did you set that up?
No.
Hold on, watch your hands. It is, but I want to reverse how they have it set up.
We both always set up our controllers exactly the same, so if one of us is, well, if Jared's gonna fly my planes, because that's usually what happens.
I bought a plane today, guys.
He did.
I'm doing the Bill Clinton.
Guys.
Bite the bottom lip. Hold it. Watch your hands, though. Watch these things. There's some force.
A little bit.
I'm excited about this. This is going to be amazing. I think this, is that right?
Yeah.
Let me, all right.
Kill switch is on.
Kill switch is on.
Okay. Yeah,
look at the lights.
We got some reds on here, green over there. We got the...
These don't flash, they're just on?
No, yeah, they're just on. Usually it's the whites that flash. Man. Is there anything on the bottom?
Oh, wait a minute.
No lights on the bottom?
How's this open?
No lights. You got to flip up. You got to figure out the switch.
Oh, watch out. I will.
There it is.
Yeah, it is.
It just went. It's not opening all the way.
I know. I will.
Okay.
Let me figure it out.
Oh, guys.
Look at that.
Yeah. I just open it up so I can see exactly how big it is in there. This is what I've wanted to see for the last week. Oh my God. Look at the room in there.
Yeah.
My God, there could be anything in there.
I'm going to make that. So that's usually, we may have to switch around. This is usually the switch we use for our flaps.
So should I tell them about, well, I don't know if I should use any names. But when a friend of mine, we saved Kirtland that day.
Or you talking about
one
the
day,
bank?
Yeah, one day a friend of mine and I, we were working on a job together. We're taking lunch. He has to stop at a bank, at an ATM. He wants to take some cash out. So we stop in town, and while we stop in town, mind you, now it's going on that the road is closed. It's not closed down, but they're doing construction. So there are barrels out. There's, I mean, just lines of cars kind of both ways because they've shortened everything so much. They shortened like a 3-way down to a 2 because of the way they're working on things. Anyways, probably not the best time to do this. He and I stop at this bank. I'm waiting in the truck. He's waiting. He's kind of next in line. As the person using the ATM walks away, he's walking up. This guy comes around the corner. I watch him. He just looks suspicious as it is. So he walks around the corner, and before he's about to go in the bank, he stops and he looks up and down the road, looking right past that I'm literally right in front of him. So, oh, also, he's got white cream, like a, yeah, smeared all over his face. So obviously this doesn't look right. I guess he was trying to disguise himself, this brainiac gonna rob a bank in the middle of a construction zone. So,
yeah,
he goes in the bank. My buddy gets done. He gets up in the truck, and I said, hey man, do you see that guy that just walked in? He says, no. And I said, I'll bet any amount of money this place is being robbed right now. He says, I said, just sit here for a second. Let's see, just let me see what happens. So a few seconds later, this guy walks out, takes 3 steps out the door, and then takes off running. Like 3 natural steps, like, oh, nothing's wrong, and then took off running. Next to this bank is kind of like a gas station, and there's some apartments behind these even, behind this gas station. But that's all that's back there. So he runs back in that direction. My buddy and I get out of the car. We walk over. There was another family. They were about ready to go, I think, on a fishing trip, Jared. They're going on a fishing trip. And they're going to, anyways, we kind of told them. I said, hey, I think that guy that just ran by you just robbed the bank. My buddy was going over there. I went over to the door and verified. Sure enough, the doors were locked. I see a lady inside. I kind of, you know, mouthed the words like, you know, were you robbed? And she kind of shook her head. So a few seconds after this, so now me and my friend, this family is standing over there. They were getting money for their trip. You now see this car racing out of that back through the gas station, and they get on the road and then turn right past the bank. I mean, we all walked where we're probably almost as close as I am to the camera. Well, I guess we're zoomed in, so that doesn't help. We're no more than 20 feet away from where this car is passing us, going maybe 10 miles an hour because, again, it's a construction zone. So, yeah, so anyways, in that amount of time, they had time to call the police. We helped them out, kind of told them. They caught him, I mean, maybe a mile up the road, and, you know, pulled him over, and obviously he's going to jail for that. But yeah, just could not, the compound stupidity of what happened there. But I guess I was in the right place at the right time and helped out. Is that helping out?
Kind of saved the day, I guess.
Hey, if some people want to call me a hero, I mean, I guess I can take that.
There you are. They have it pre-installed on the flaps for some reason.
Oh,
and it's even
okay.
in here labeled as flaps. So I mess with stuff, but it goes all the way down now. That's it. That's all you get.
Oof. I feel that should lay down to the ground. I mean, what if I have a tank to get out of here?
It probably doesn't because of landing and stuff. They don't want you breaking it off.
Let me see that again.
You want me to slow it down? It's going way too fast for
Jared,
ours.
that's only moving 90 degrees. How much does a servo move? Move the rudder for me.
Maybe you have to adjust some stuff in there.
Move the rudder for me.
Hold on, Adam. I'm putting it on 10 seconds. Rudder? Well, that rudder's not moving a lot.
Oh. Okay, no, I'm gonna go with that. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's
Watch
not
this though, watch. Watch, we like it low and slow.
Oh, it's gonna take forever.
It's 10 seconds.
It's gonna take forever.
Yeah. This is an old model. Yeah.
Oh, that's huge in there though, Jared.
Oh, yeah. Pretty sweet, man.
Yeah. All right, I say we better wrap this up. It's probably getting to be a pretty long video.
I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty excited.
He's happy with my plane.
Yeah, I can't wait to crash this thing, guys.
I guess we're gonna be figuring out who's gonna maiden it.
Look at this.
Yeah, I don't believe this. I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to have a talk with eFlite. Anyways, guys, it is the eFlite EC-1500 military cargo plane.
It's awesome.
It really is awesome. We are gonna do some of the decals. We'll be sure to show you guys that. Obviously on the maiden flight, which will be coming out very soon after this. So, anything else to say?
I'm not asking anymore. Subscribe. Hit
Please.
the subscribe button. Hit the like button.
I mean, we couldn't be asking nicer.
After the next video, after you see this one, we'll be getting it up in the air. We'll do back-to-back, so look forward to that.
Yeah.
We'll do...
Yeah, we have actually a lot of new planes coming.
I hope you enjoyed the stories. I don't know if it taught you anything about us, but if you have any questions, shoot them down below.
Yeah.
And
the commenting, we love the commenting, so keep those coming.
yeah, we appreciate it, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the support. Every Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern time. See you next week. This thing's in the air.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.